The FIFA World Cup still has 2 weeks left to play, but it's already clear that the ultimate winner will be the religion of Islam, because for the past 4 weeks, the Islamic faith has been showcased to a global audience like never before. Think about it. For decades, Americans and Europeans have seen Islam only through the prism of war and political violence in the Middle East and Afghanistan. And because an overwhelming majority of white people never travel to Muslim countries, it's been easy for the United States, Israel and European governments to cast Islam in a negative light for the purpose of advancing their strategic interests and their so-called war on terror. But the FIFA World Cup has literally blown the lid off negative attitudes and stereotypes the Western world has been fed about Islam for decades. Today, Americans, Brits and Europeans are discovering why Islam is the world's fastest growing religion, despite a concerted effort by the Western media to undermine positive reports about Qatar, the first Muslim country to host the tournament, which got underway with this incredible recitation of the Quran. Cafes and restaurants throughout Doha were painted with murals that quoted the Prophet Muhammad urging good morality, with foreign visitors warmly invited into the country's mosque, where many heard the call to prayer and learnt about Islam and its teachings for the first time in their lives. As many Muslims have joked, foreign visitors to Qatar will arrive as David but leave as Dewa, which is really funny. Except the joke is on Western countries that have falsely painted Islam to be a violent and backwards religion, because entire families did indeed choose to accept the Islamic faith during the tournament.
Definitely very touching experience. Very nice. And everybody very welcoming.
Did anyone force you or you choose it?
Yeah.
Did anyone force you or you choose it? You chose it? Did anyone force you or you like it? You choose it? You choose to be a Muslim? What about you? You choose it?
Put simply, a global audience has been shown a side of Islamic culture that the Western media and Hollywood have long kept deliberately hidden from view to lend support for US foreign policy objectives in the Middle East. But visitors to Qatar are experiencing what it means to be welcomed as a stranger in the Muslim world. And as someone who's lived in a Muslim country for more than a decade and spent time visiting with Palestinians in their homes in Gaza and the West Bank, I can assure you the welcome you receive as a non-Muslim person is second to none, which is why I'm so happy that Qatar has given the rest of the world an opportunity to experience what I have.
Friends and family, but we wanted to see for ourselves the experience, the culture, as well as the football itself, and we love it. Everything that has been on the media or Twitter, social medias, has been very, very far off exactly from what it is here. Pure love, respect for one another, everyone's helpful, it's a community oriented. I love it, and I definitely can see myself coming back for sure.
Notably, this was the first World Cup in which fans from rival countries didn't verbally and physically abuse each other. Why? Because Islam is the only religion in the world to not be hijacked by race or ethnicity. Now watch football fans from all over the world sing Arabic songs in the streets of Qatar.
Click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to get notifications about your new favorite videos.